Yo, what is good, all my gamers out there? It's that one and only X Better and Beast, and today we're going to be talking about, well, a game that I'm looking forward to, and that is Aliens Isolation. Now, I figured, what better to talk about Alien game than, well, some Alien gameplay in the background. This is Aliens versus Predator, and you guys will be seeing both Xenomorph and Marine gameplay. Now, before I do continue, guys, I have uploaded some videos. I know some of you guys have been like, damn, AMV, where the hell have you been? You haven't been uploading. Well, I've been uploading some videos here lately, so go view them. I made one of my first impressions of the Advanced Warfare multiplayer from what I see in videos so far. Has the Wii U became a secondary platform, and what games am I looking forward to that are coming out here in the next few months. So if you guys want some more A and B action, do go watch those videos. And if you like this video or if you enjoyed it after you're done watching, do remember to leave a thumbs up. Now anyways, the topic of the actual day, as you can tell from the title, will Alien Isolation be the game that Aliens fans have been waiting for? Now, as you guys know, Colonial Marines pretty much took a dump on the Xenomorph and all the freaking Aliens fans. Like, the game could have been a whole lot better, especially with all the previous E3 demos that we've seen. The game just started looking uglier, and, well, uglier. Not only that, but the storyline wasn't memorable, the AI was bad, and yes, some stuff has been improved. Aliens Colonial Marines today, at least on PC, is a lot better game than what it was when it first came out, but a little bit too late. It doesn't fix the story at all, and there's just so many things that was wrong with the game. I still stand by the multiplayer having potential. I think that was a really fun multiplayer, but for the most part, we can all say that the game was pretty bad to average, at least. Now with Aliens Isolation, they are trying to fix that mess, but in a different way. And what I mean by a different way is pretty much you're giving us a fresh take of the Alien series as far as gameplay is concerned, because most of the Alien games, if not all of them, have been pretty much either corridor shooters or kill all the things type of gameplay. You know, you see a Xenomorph, you kill it. You see a Marine, you kill it. You see a Predator, you kill it. That's pretty much the type of gameplay we have been getting, and quite frankly we're used to from the Alien series, but they're trying to give us a fresh approach, and actually a original approach, because with the original film Alien, it was just about one Xenomorph the whole time killing everybody on the ship. Pretty much like your old school traditional horror movies where you have the one murderer that's killing all the dumbass teenagers and he seems impossible to kill. That's the type of mindset they're kind of going with this game. And pretty much this game is more about you trying to survive and make it out and investigate what happened to your mother than it is you just trying to kill all the things at the original Aliens game. Now this alien is said to be on your ass, and he's pretty smart, and it's not scripted like other games like Outlast where you kind of already know where the scares are going to come. Now after you played it the first time, this alien is supposed to be kind of random how he approaches you. Like if you hear a noise, he may come in through an air vent, or he may come in through underneath you, or a doorway or something. Like this alien is supposed to be lurking. It's supposed to make you turn your shoulder every time you hear something, which is a good thing, you know. It's supposed to make you freaking scared, and that's what they're approaching this alien with, you know, just trying to make it pretty much the vein of your existence. Or existence, I should say. There are also androids and other survivalists on the ship, and not all of them friendly, so there's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to worry about besides the alien, but the alien is pretty much going to be your biggest concern. Now as far as the story goes, you're playing as Amanda Ripley, who is pretty much the daughter of Ellen Ripley, which is the main chick from the whole Aliens franchise, and she's pretty much trying to figure out what the hell happened to her mother. And this game's timeline takes place 15 years after the events of the first film and 42 years prior to the sequel, Aliens. So this story is canon, and look at this right here, man. This bro is getting smaller iPods, turning phones into watches, and soon holographic strippers, man. The future, everybody. The freaking future. But anyways, getting back on track, like I said, Aliens Isolation story takes place after the first movie, but before the second one. So I believe this story is canon, and I believe that developers have already came out and said it. So overall, how do I feel about this game? I think that the game seems really promising, I should say, and I'm actually hyped about it. Now at first I was a little bit concerned because it wasn't the traditional gameplay, because I still feel like Colonial Marines could have been a good game if they didn't give us that dog shit and, you know, blame all the other developers in a row that Gearbox did. They said, oh, it wasn't our fault, it was their fault, you know, just blaming everybody. I think if they really would have just buckled down and focused on the game, we would have had a good one. But unfortunately, that just wasn't the case. But after seeing gameplay of Isolation, I started to become more and more hyped because Alien fans over the years have been asking, how come we don't have the type of gameplay where it's like the first Alien film, where it's more of a horror type of game? And we're finally getting it. So I think the game can be really good. I am concerned about the replay value because I believe this game is not going to have multiplayer. I wouldn't see why it would, seeing as it is a horror type of game. And you know, without multiplayer, it only can really rely on its campaign. The campaign really has to be really good to have some good replay value. And like I said earlier, they did say that the alien is going to be kind of random in how he approaches you and not so much scripted. I'm sure there will be some areas where it might be scripted, but for the most part, he's always lurking in the shadows trying to get you. So that might make the game have better replay value. Let's hope so. Now I ask you guys, do you think this will be the Aliens games that us Alien fans have been waiting for, or do you think it'd just be an average game? You guys let me know in the comments. And I think hopefully, I was gonna say I think so, but I'm just gonna say hopefully, you know, I don't want to say, oh, it's gonna be the game that we're finally waiting for and then it just sucks, you know what I mean? But I do think that this game shows promise and it could really be a good game, so hopefully it is, and I'll be talking to you guys next time. Peace.